Hello. Welcome back to Indian Spam, everybody. Today I will be ranking Eminem's albums. We have S tier, we have A tier, we have B tier, we have C tier, we have D tier. I would spice it up a little, like maybe add different type of rankings, but we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay, let's start off. Well, okay. Encore. Encore was one of Eminem's worst albums. It had a few good songs on there, but there's some My 42nd single or whatever. No, like there was so many. It was just a bad album. Just no. Eminem Infinite. Ooh, I'm gonna put this in tier 2. This isn't a good start. It wasn't really Eminem's fault. It was just the production was very lackluster on this album. The mixing was very bad. I mean, this was Eminem's first album, and you can't really it's not really listenable except for that first song, Infinite. You know, the title track. You have Kamikaze. B tier. Yes. No. I'm thinking about this. I'm gonna put this in C tier. Kamikaze was, a response to all the haters about Revival, which is right here. And there was many good songs on here. The Ringer, Lucky You, but there was also a few songs that were just like, no. Good Girl, Normal. Or Good Guy, sorry. Nice Guy. Good Guy, Nice Guy, Normal, Kamikaze, the whole misplacement of Kamikaze and Fall on the track. It was a pretty big mess. Ooh, the MMLP. Oh, by the way, I'm not just ranking this off of like comparison to his own albums. I'm ranking these as a whole, like as actual albums, like compared to everything, not just his own albums. This is going right here. Best album of his, I would say, or yeah, pretty much. The production on this killer. Dr. Dre's here. You got amazing features. You got that recurring theme of him. You got songs like Criminal, Kill You, Stan. Amazing storytelling songs. It's just Eminem at his finest. Amazing rap album. Wow, this album is amazing. I don't really know what to say about it. Yeah, next, MMLP 2. This is an album released as the sequel to the MMLP. You have songs like Bad Guy, you have songs like Headlights, you have songs like Love Game. This album has a few weak points, but that back end of the album is amazing. MLP2, amazing song, album. You guys should go check it out. One of Eminem's better, after Recovery, I think it was. And then Music to Be Murdered By. Ooh. This is Eminem's latest actual album, released in January 2020. Good album, in my opinion. There was a lot of, well, not a lot, but there was some filler, a lot of filler actually. The track list just overstays this time. But then again, you have songs with Anderson .Paak, you have songs with Juice WRLD, you have songs with Young M.A. You have songs with Ed Sheeran. Personally didn't like the song, but still. The feature list is pretty stacked. And Eminem also does an amazing job of being there vocally. His lyrical ability, there was a few points where it's just a little corny, but that's like the only thing. Production was insane on some of these songs. Go to You Gonna Learn, Lock It Up. Amazing production. Okay, next. I'm gonna keep this there. Music to Be Murdered by Side B was just a complete mess. It was a side B of this, of the one released in 2020. It was interesting. It was very interesting. You have songs like Discombobulator, Zeus, but there's again just it wasn't meant to be an album. He could have worked longer. Corny bars on a lot of the songs. Production wasn't even as good. It is what it is. Hopefully he bounces back. Ooh, Recovery. So I'm thinking about where to put this. We're gonna keep this here. You know, it was a good album. You have No Love, you have Spacebound. I think Spacebound's on this album, right? Hold up. Let me check the track list to make sure. Yeah, Spacebound, you have No Love, Not Afraid. Oh, these are, ooh. I'm looking back. Nah, we're going, putting this in A. I went over to the track list again, and I remembered some of this, and god damn, it was a pretty good record. Relapse, okay. Controversial. A lot of people think this is Eminem's worst album, or one of his worst. Some people think it's one of his best. I personally, unlike others, like the accents on here. I like his craziness. I like the flows. Like Stay Wide Awake. That Ganja song. It's just, and then the production's funny. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just Eminem being Eminem, but weirder, and it's cool. Next, the last of the trilogy, Relapse, Recovery, Revival. Get out of here. Production, bland. Eminem's okay. You have songs like Castle and a Rose, but you also have songs like what's it called? Heat. One of the worst songs ever. It's just terrible. Eminem's some of his worst writing, some of the worst production. Mixing's weird on some of the songs. It's weird. Okay. Eminem, Slim Shady. Oh, I'm gonna put this in A. You know what? Thinking about this before we get here, I'm gonna knock this back down to B. Okay. I think it's a good album, but then like I'm not comparing it to these, but at the same time, I don't think Recovery is the same as Relapse or something, and yeah. Oh, I'm putting them both then. Okay, never mind. I do think Relapse is better though, so I'm just gonna keep this here. Slim Shady LP. This album, it has aged horribly, but it's a classic. You know, Eminem's on here. The production is interesting. You have songs like How My Name Is. You also have songs like what's it called, Bonnie and Clyde or 97, something like that. It was just a very horrorcore album. Eminem at its finest, or not its finest, but like, yeah, you get me. But there were some few parts where it's just lackluster, but being honest, it's a pretty good album. Enjoyed it. And then Eminem Show, S tier. One of Eminem, I think, is the second best album, obviously, because I said this is his best. It's just a really good album. You have songs like Soldier, The Intensity, Till I Collapse. You have White America. You have amazing songs. You know, you have Say, what's the song's name? Say What You Say. That was a little, just a little man, but It is what it is, but it's a really good album. You have features from Nate Dogg. Why can't I think of any of the features right now? It's fine, but there's some pretty good features on here. It's just a really good album. Alright though. If y'all have any comments, put them in my spam comments. GG's.